definition of crazy. I'll show it to you. Shall you say you are mad, foolish man, dog, sleepy auntie? After all I did for you, stood with you, despite knowing everything about you, this is how you want to treat me. I will drag you from up down. We are going down together. You want to spoil my life? Foolish man, dog. So, I think today is like this. Young man, nothing they happen. Nothing they share. You know, man, nothing they feel there. All these bad people, one love, nothing they share.
So welcome back again, guys. So happy to have you. Like the title of the talk implies, I am giving my opinion on Annie and Two-Face's fight. Just to clear the air, I'm not one that jumps on people's problems and makes it my business, because I believe they are just normal people too. It's just because they are high up there that we tend to talk about what is happening to them. So the main reason why I'm talking about this is not really because of their fight, but because I know most people are going through this kind of a thing. It's not a new thing. So I decided to give my advice because of anybody that might be going through something like that. And let me say ahead of time that what I'm going to say I'm not trying to pick sides. Yeah, I'm not trying to say Annie's right or Two-Face is right. I'm just trying to give my own opinion. When a problem happens, I don't believe the right thing to do is to be judging who is right and who is wrong. I believe when things like this happen, it shows the mental and emotional strength of the people involved. What am I trying to say? I'm saying what is happening presently is only a symptom of how strong Annie or Two-Face is mentally and emotionally. If they had been stronger and they could deal better, we may not have heard of this. So what am I saying in essence? Let's look at Annie, for instance. Let's follow the story. She got married to him knowing that he's had kids with other women. One of the greatest woes of women in totality, including me, I believe, is our emotion. Sometimes we let our emotion get the better part of us and we believe what is not there. And because we believe what is not there, we later find out that it's not as we believed. Then we start trying to whine and get what we want out of what is not there. And then you find yourself in this emotional mess. So if I were Annie's friend, what would I have told her? In case you're going through the same thing, see, you have to see the person you're dealing with. I'm still going to talk about Two-Face. My view, like I said. You have to face what you're dealing with. You can't make it rain when it's not raining. You can't make a man behave the way you want him to behave. If a man prefers to live his life in that path of polygamy, you can't force him. The highest thing you can do is separate from him, get whatever settlement you could get out of the divorce, but your pain is still there. No matter how much you feel you have done for a man, like I always say, you can't force anybody to treat you in a particular way. So if I were Annie's friend, I would have told her, hey girl, see, see, I know you are angry, you are pissed off, you feel betrayed, you feel unloved, you feel cheated, you feel like you're being called a fool. But the truth of the matter is this: you don't have power over what or who somebody is going to be to you. All you have power over is how you handle yourself. When things happen, all you can do is ask yourself, who am I going to be? What am I going to do about this thing? Not that you force people to do to you what you think they're supposed to do to you. It's not going to happen. Okay, your complaints are that two-face is sin, peril, or however way is the right way to correct it. I don't mean any insult. You feel he's still seeing her. His parents probably encouraged that. Those are the things she was putting on the air. They've done that. What are you going to do? I would have probably asked her if I were her friend, hey girlfriend, I know you feel like shit now, but don't let your feelings get the better part of you. I'm not disappointed at her. I know that for her to do that, she feels like two-face is dragging. A woman gives out what she receives. She probably felt like two-face is dragging her down, so she wants to drag him down. But that's not the solution. It's like you are hungry and you decided to flog somebody. You need to look for food. It's not the end of the world. If you just have to face who you are dealing with. This is the way he is. What made her think that he was going to change just because he married her? It doesn't happen like that. People don't change because, see, anything that makes you feel like because a man marries you or came back to you after being with other women, and it's not like he made a mistake, it's the way he lives his life, and he came back to you, and I think he's going to stick with you. What makes you think that? What makes you think you are that special? He's thinking of varieties. He's thinking of the more the merrier. And you just think because he married you, he's going to change. I'm not trying to make light of whatever Annie is facing. What I'm just trying to say is, it doesn't solve her problems. It doesn't solve her problems. She should just swallow the bitter pill that, okay, what I'm expecting from this relationship is not there. It's time to move on. I pray she would find the strength to do that. And his family, like I said, you can't make people love you. Love is a gift. You can't make people act in a particular way. If you feel they've been conniving with him, once again, if she feels, I didn't say they are, if she feels they are conniving with him, it's still their choice. Let them call peril, let him marry. You just have to ask him, okay, two-face, or my guy, or whatever you call him, two-baba, do you feel like going with peril? Do you want to stay with me? If you want to stay with me, I'm not comfortable with this, and this. If you want to go to peril, you are free to choose her. If that's not the case, you have to also ask yourself, am I mature? Because sometimes when we get emotionally attached, when you are emotionally attached to a guy, you care about him, you love him, he's not treating you right, yet you can't separate from him. At least not like a quick cut like that. So you just have to be truthful to yourself. Do I still want to be with him? Can I be with him even if he chooses to be with other women? Some women can do it. If you can't do it, like in the case of Annie, it's obvious she doesn't want to share him with someone else. Just make your decision. Just make it. Whatever insult you feel you might have suffered, what you want to do is take care of yourself and give yourself what you want. Now, to Two-Face. Like I said, I'm not here to blame anybody. I'm not here to say either of them is right or wrong. I came here because I'm very sure that people are going through whatever they are going through. So what I would have told Two-Face if I were close to him is, man, don't run away. Be a man about it. Ask yourself what you want. Do you want to do polygamy? She can't kill you if you want to choose polygamy. She can only drag you to the court and whatever the judgment, then you take responsibility for it. That's the highest she can do. She can only say, okay, let's go to the court. Let's separate. Let's get rid of everything. And they probably say, okay, you must give her this amount or you pay her this amount monthly. Take responsibility for what you want. That's what life is all about. If you want to do polygamy, if Pero is okay with it, or you feel Pero is the thing that makes you happy, go back to Pero. If I were to call her with Yoruba tongue, I would have probably said Pero. But I don't know where she's from. So if it feels good to him that he should be with Pero, like his family was saying he's not happy, man, what makes you happy? Is it with Pero? Is it with Annie? Do you want to do polygamy? If you want to do polygamy, then again, you can't force Annie into it. Let her realize what she wants to choose. If it is polygamy, she cannot stay there. You will find out that women that will be ready to stay with you in that kind of a setting, then release her. Do her that much honor. She may not take it lightly, as in from the way she is behaving, she might not take it graciously. Then you look for a way around it, but be a man about it. Face whatever is happening. People are saying Annie is coming to the social media. I don't blame her for it, and I don't praise her for it also. There is a reason why she's doing that. She's not crazy. She's probably just trying to get at him. She's probably not ready to leave him. If she wanted to leave him, she knows she's supposed to go to the court. From what I can sense, I don't think she's ready to leave him. She just wants to lash out. She wants to drag him because she's very, very angry. So, as I was saying about Two-Face, so that we don't keep digressing, if Two-Face feels he wants to be with Annie, no need to run away. There was a time Two-Face actually wanted to stage a campaign against Buhari. He was trying to protest, right? And yeah, eventually he didn't do that again. But I remember I saw in one of his posts then that he was saying the government don't even talk to us. They don't let us know what is going on. They don't let your wife know. Do what you expect our political leaders to do. Call your wife. Tell her. Or if you cannot tell her. But me, I feel there is nothing wrong in it. It's your life. Like they say, we are free to make our decisions, but the consequence we can't be freed from. So, what I would have told Two-Face if I was close to him is, talk to Annie. If you can't talk to her directly, whatever you want to do, tell somebody, let them tell her. If you want to divorce, you want to go back to Peru, do that. Be responsible for whatever comes out of it. If you want to stick with Annie, get people to talk to her. If you want to do polygamy, just handle it in a matured way. Choose what you want. Don't be shy about it. I'm not saying polygamy is right. As a matter of fact, if I would give my personal opinion, I don't like it for anything. But, like I have said in the beginning, you can't force anybody to be the way you want them to be. They can only be the way they want to be. And you can only choose to be the way you want to be. So, what they are is what they are. You only have to ask yourself, who am I going to be in response to who they want to be? And I think that's what Two-Face and Annie Idibia should try to do. Save yourself of all these emotional energies that you're wasting. Instead of talking to each other on air, talk to each other physically. And try to be reasonable with each other. Try to relate with each other as matured minds. No matter what you want, no matter how much you want Two-Face to be a one-sided sword, if he doesn't want to be, he's not going to be. And Two-Face, you have to face what you are. Whatever you want to do, be a man about it. Don't run away. Don't. Well, I know they may say he ran away because women can be blah, 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 before he beats her and she starts making it. But all of that still shows that emotional strength is still weak. Well, if your emotional strength is weak, you have to do what you think you need to do so that you don't get yourself in trouble. But please, guys, don't be shy about who you are. Don't try to force anybody to be who you think they should be. Only know who you're going to be in response to who people are. Don't think you can force people to be the way you want them to be. And on that, I'm going to be checking out. One love.